Welcome back, my dear friends. Welcome back to ever so amazing Cossacks. Demon at War, but it's actually European something. It's probably war. Last time, well, it was a long time ago in a galaxy so far away that England did not exist back then. I actually started doing a sexy Cossack series, which of course I only did a few videos, and sadly I had to stop because of the problems and the mistakes of unknown nature, by my monitor dying and everything else went into complete and utter shit. But it's fine. Then it's completely fine because we're back. And again, I tried many times to record this damnable thing. The problem was that it always goes like 50 gigabytes for 15 minutes. I'm like, what the fuck is happening? This never happened before. So again, morale loss immediate. I tried again recording with different software. It just doesn't work anymore. So again, I'm redoing this after many months. And you know, like, let's try it. Let's try it. If it doesn't work, it's a sad fact, and you won't be seeing this video ever. If it works, it's gonna be amazing, of course. So it's 1667, because of course, why not? Dear Sir, Sir Henry Morgan has put forward the advantageous plan of landing in Cuba, Spain's wealthiest colony. The benefits of this daring raid may exceed all expectations. We further plan to capture Puerto Príncipe and plunder Portobello. Both cities are in the northern part of South America, if you did not know. In this instance, you will act not as a representative of England, but as a private person, lest your actions should reflect badly on the English crown. The governor will finance your fleet constructions, and trust you won't disappoint like a little bugger you are. So let's start. I believe there are one left with 2 or 3, 15 more missions, and of course that's gonna be my ever first finishing of the campaign for one of the Cossacks games. Again, Cossacks is my favorite thing of all time. A small fleet and a gang of bandits are all you've managed to gather. Obviously you cannot assault Cuba with such weak forces, so you should stick to raiding tactics. Cuba is to the north of here. Your main goal is to receive a ransom from the inhabitants of Cuba, so do not burn civil buildings in vain. Capture the enemy town hall, academy, and blacksmith, and of course a little bit of a storehouse. Then turn back. Easier said than done. So again, the problem, as I said previously, is that I'm having quite an issue with the amount of space this shit requires. I don't know why, it just does. Like, it never happened before when I started this series, now it is. Honestly, it kinda disappointed me and took all the morale away from me. And now I'm back and hopefully it works. So, as of course at the start we have a bunch of frigates and of course Control D, because that's gonna actually slow your game down to normal speed. It always starts on a very fast speed, which is not good at all. Okay, so we have frigates, and of course we have some yachts. Now again, the thing is, I did this mission many times. Well, tried, never finished it, but tried to do it because of the testing of this bullshit. So I know positions of the enemy and how I'm gonna utilize my yachts to annihilate most of the enemy battleships. The problem again is that if this does not work, I'm gonna cry. So let's get our transports here. Thank you very much. Get our men on them said transports, and we're gonna be getting our musketeers, and we're gonna be getting our round shields, which are amazing mercenary group. Can you please land? Thank you very much. Now this is regular Cossacks, vanilla Europe at something, so it's probably war, but it's not back to war, because Back to War is an expansion that in which you can actually play all these missions, all these campaigns, the vanilla, the original game's campaigns also. But you get to these additional things, different commands, a little bit better balance, all the loving stuff we really don't love. So yeah. Now, this is what I'm thinking. If this all goes well, I'm gonna finish the campaign on this bullcrap and then move on to better pastures. I'm gonna go back to Cossacks Back to War and do that one from then on, because honestly I'm just having too many issues with the Europe at War, the original Cossacks, and honestly I'm getting tired of all these issues I'm having with the game. So as you can see, in general we don't really have a huge amount of forces. Again, it's just hit and run tactics. Hopefully they work. Let's control 1 and of course control 2 our frigates, because frigates are gonna be the main thing that we cannot allow to lose. And again, doing this shit every goddamn time. Hope that it works. And like, holy crap, guys, you can't imagine the pain, the horror, the pain and the horror of all this, repeating this bullcrap every damnable time just to find out that you can't have fun at all because, hey, reasons, man, reasons. And of course we are kind of surrounded by the enemy fleet, compromised of yachts, and of course there are many battleships on the mainland where we have to, of course, on the island that is, which have to plunder and destroy and bring our own forces, our own ground forces. But before we can do that, we have to do a little bit of maneuvering. Again, as I said, this is gonna be a little bit of a troubling thing because you do have to watch out how you utilize your forces. The smartest thing from what I found is grabbing the AI by the balls and moving them towards my battleships, which is our frigates that we have, utilizing one of the yachts. So we lured the enemy into our gunfire while they chased one yacht for some reason. And hopefully again that works here. I don't know if it is gonna work, I know that, but I don't know if the AI is different in Back to War. In all honesty, I mostly ever played was the original game and not Back to War expansion. And here they come, chasing us like a dick, which is good. He's gonna chase our guy, well, one of the bastards he has sight on. The problem truly lies is that the closer your ships are to each other, if one blows, everybody you tends to blow. It's like a chain reaction of sorts. Thankfully we survived. Got hit a few times on one of our yachts, but that is fine. That is truly fine, as this is how we're gonna be dealing with the enemy armada. This is the only way, guys, and I do mean the only way if you don't want to really lose a lot of your stuff. I'm not sure there's a real patrol or just these standstill battleships and frigates all around. Of course, when they notice you, they immediately say, "Halt! We shall get you." But you will not. Move in. Move in. Beautiful stuff. Let's kill him, guys. Excellent. So now the only thing we have to worry about is just luring the enemy for now and doing it well, because there are a lot of enemy ships all around this place. Honestly, this is like the best way of annihilating the AI, is just annoying them to hell and back. Very interesting thing indeed. And of course we have the Tower of Babel. I don't think even I need to waste my time on the said tower at all, as long as he doesn't have some kind of an insight. For now I'm gonna leave it alone, as it can actually do quite a bit of a damage on us when the time comes for the tower to start opening fire. And that damage is quite significant if they hit my frigates. Sometimes you have that critical hit that happens, and all of a sudden your thingy goes boom and you say, "Fuck this, I'm gonna reload," but you realize that you do not have a save. Then you cry a little bit more just so you can feel better about yourself. And here they come, a real manly frigate again. Never a problem for our own frigates. Run away, just run away if you can. Thank you very much. Kind of okay. You know, like, there definitely isn't a clipping thing. for your ships, which is a nice thing indeed. Look at this bastard getting stuck. And again, utilizing this way, just annihilating most of the enemy stuff is completely fine. Run away, and that's done. Okay. Now I think this tower we should definitely destroy, as it is close to the position that we will have to deal when we land with our own troops that I did not bring at the moment. I will be bringing, and we actually forgot one of the yachts. Good stuff, not. Okay, let's just try not to get fudged. Also, by the way, the actual view for the ships tends to be pretty massive, but for the transports it's almost non-existent. The circle around is quite small, so the visibility for the transports is non-existent almost. You definitely always need someone to guard you, but that is fine. And thankfully we do have this yacht that I accidentally forgot about, so it can give us an insight towards the enemy fleet, the enemy stuff, so we don't get overly too close to them and lose all the transports. It's not a timed mission, but you have to be kind of careful. We are pirates. I mean, to be honest, through the entirety of this campaign we have been pirates of the Caribbean, and we always had a small force fighting against the bigger forces of chaos. Not that I mind that, to be honest, but I was never usually a fan of pirates. I am now, to be honest, thankful to certain games and TV shows, which are freaking amazing, of course. I don't know what the hell you guys are doing, but if I lose you, I'm gonna kill a baby. And you could have at least destroyed that damnable thing. Like, honestly, guys, come on. They did not destroy, not even a tower. Oh, come on, you're wasting my time and my ammunition. Do remember, again, this game has an upkeep for every damnable thing. Food, gold, whatever. You have an upkeep for it all. And a perfect, again, hit for the tower, but what I found is that the enemy towers look like they're on fire, but they actually are not. They do not have that same, or maybe does. Well, good stuff. I was wrong. I was thinking that the enemy towers, when you do that, when they start burning up, they actually don't truly burn up, don't explode like our towers tend to do when we do get hit, like from the enemy cannons and all that. Again, nice amount of detail in the game. That is the most important thing for me, is that there is a huge amount of you know, like, attention to detail in this game. You know, burning buildings, upkeep, as you can see the upkeep here. That means we really are kind of getting low. We are wasting a lot of gold. As you can see, food, that's not a problem, but the gold, iron and coal. You need iron and coal, of course, if you do not know, Cossacks, for shooting. The moment you just, you know, piss off one of the damnable cannonballs out of your ball sack, you waste iron and coal. Gold is just there because we are utilizing mercenaries, and there is always an upkeep. If you press U, there you go. There isn't a price, and there is usually an upkeep. And of course, this all can tell you general information, description, unit upgrades, and of course the next stuff. Increase vessel building speed 10 times. That's the only upgrade that the transport actually can utilize. Okay, thank you very much. We did an amazing job. Our transports are here. I don't know when I'm gonna actually utilize transports and drop the units out of the set transports. For now, I'm gonna concentrate on destroying the enemy fleet. The moment I destroy the enemy fleet, it's all fine. I'm gonna leave this one though here, just for in case. We won't be attacked, but just for in case. So again, utilizing the smaller ships to lure the bigger ships, and that's how we're gonna be doing this entire game. Well, this entire level. There are actual battleships, man. Battleships, as we know, are fucking amazing in this game. I just love the naval combat in this game. It feels strong, it feels amazing, and just mind-blowingly good thing. Again, very unique. You know, people had Age of Empires as their main freaking game for this period. Well, this wasn't the actual period of the Age of Empires, but you know, just as an RTS and has that similar feel to it. So you know, but to me, this was my Age of Empires. You know, today I do have Age of Empires HD edition and all of that, but it is the Cossacks, man. The music, the feel, the sexiness, you know, it has it all, and no other game has that of those classical RTS games. You know, Southern Strike, the best World War II game I ever played in my life, and it is my favorite by far. It is my first and like the best one. And it was released by Fireglow. Mind you, this was made by not CDV. CDV was the publisher, CDV, the German publisher, I think. Fireglow also a German developer that made Southern Strike games, but GSC are the guys that made COSSACKS. Now, most of you know GSC from Stalker games. Of course, I know them for the COSSACKS games mostly. I mean, I love Stalker games, don't get me wrong, but I started with their first game that I know of. It's just COSSACKS, European Wars. Okay guys, I'm gonna end here just to check if how big this file truly is for 13 minutes, 14 minutes now, because I'm honestly afraid like a little bitch that I have to jerk around for this bullcrap and lose the video again. Just gonna test this, and for now they're gonna be for 20 minutes, 15 minutes arc until I figure out what the hell is a problem, or if I can even continue this. By the way, just asking, what the hell happened with all my ships? I only have 4 frigates? I thought I had more than 4 frigates. Oh, fuck it. Anyway, they'll do. Honestly, 4 frigates. Did I lose a frigate because they were here? Oh gods, I hope not. Anyway, I wish you the very best. Next time, maybe more love.